So let's play.
Yeah. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
Stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke,
yeah, well, we can hold the peace or we can wage war, but I'm gonna get what I came for. Real gang, that's a crew name. We all graduated to the two-door. Sacred Global, that's an instruction. All y'all niggas like the Titanic. I'm the iceberg, talking no Zucker on the front lines, but we don't panic. Shit getting messy, got nothing to rest in. I'm tired of niggas, they front they blessings. They want my suggestion, but don't want the fee. I'm just doing me, I don't answer their questions. All this flexing, got no one to see. All this aggression, I just want some peace. Not even sure that I like it in heaven. I guess when we get there, then we gon' see. I do not understand, I do not get what you do. You only got one life, but you act like you got two. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with king, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transfer to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a rented crown.
You are the king and apology.
You about to see a new side of me. I hope you know. We stand up and watch our enemy go. Empire fall, my legacy grows. I might just hop on this melody flow. All this vision, no clarity though. Y'all play a game that I bear in my soul. Ebony ivory, nobody knows. Business vasectomy, nothing can grow. Everyone promises more than they actually do. We don't deliver on anything other than truth.
Swole Normus.
The sun is shining.
The birds are chirping. These nips are super sensitive today.
Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Oh, testing. Test. Testing. Is this mic on? Testing. Testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 1469 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gaincast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What is going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and ye all hoes? It's your boy Papa Swolio back with another episode, and this episode of the Mancast is brought to you by Everest and K2 flexing on all yous B-shells. What's going on, fam-wise? What's going on, fam-wise, Game G's? What's going on? How are we doing today? Hashtag make moves if you want to, where we got here? Hashtag make moves if you want to win today's Swole card. Hashtag make moves. Hashtag make moves. A reminder, hashtag make moves. Well, we have had a very eventful day, have we not, fam? Today has been eventful for many different reasons and many different ways. We got a lot of action going on. I feel like the Swole sphere, the Swoleverse, has had a little bit of like a fucking pop, right? I feel like we're the volcano, the Swolcano. The Swolcano is about to explode. We're about to erupt. We got a lot of stuff going on. We got a lot of stuff to fucking cover today. A lot of stuff. So what is going on? Drop in the comments down below. Let's see what's going down.
Yow.
Let's see what we got going on. Here we go. It is indeed. The Swole Fam is definitely growing and in the best possible way. So if you're following, of course, we're going to get into today's tip action and we'll talk. Get this coffee. And we'll talk about what the latest is and, yeah, a lot of stuff. I mean, if you're brand new, if you've never watched this, if it's your first time, do we have any first timers? Am I popping any cherries today? Am Am I popping cherries today? Am I popping cherries today? If it's your first time, you got to drop some cherries in the comments below. If I'm popping your cherry, I want to know. I want to know. And I want to remind you. I want to remind you that if it's your first time, it might just be a little uncomfortable. If it's the first time, you know, if it's your first time getting your ear holes fucked, it's gonna be tight a little bit, right? A little bit, but you'll loosen up. Trust me, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You know, you start enjoying it more and more. It's just how it works. I mean, come on, you know what I'm talking about. You do. What I don't want to see is all you born again swole virgins. I don't buy it. A lot of you try to drop cherries and I'm like, you're not fooling me. You're not fooling me. I've seen you around these parts. You're the swole bicycle. I've seen your comments before. It's not your first time. Can't put one past old Papa. What's up, Lawrence? What's up, Steve? Welcome to the Swole Fam. Signing up to Swolenormous X right now. Go do it. Come on. Join the Swole Fam. Welcome to the fam, bro. Welcome. Would love to have you. Super stoked. Ellen, about to eat my first meal of the day and then some chair yoga while at work. My desk, hashtag make moves. Oh. Do it. Make some fucking moves. Josh, watch the NOC Unplugged today. Gator Clam. That NOC Unplugged was so great because I forgot all the shit that I said. I literally have not watched that video. If you haven't watched it, and if you're a Swole Fam member, you have access to Swole TV. So all you got to do, we just dropped a brand new playlist, Nuts on Chin Unplugged. It's a brand new video series that's just for members where I react to my own sack. I react to my own NOC videos. And what's great about it is this one was what? The Madeline Giorgetto one was a fucking year ago. It's my highest viewed video of all time. And I forgot about the alligator clam. I don't even know, how did that come into my brain? And how did that make it out of my mouth? And how did that make it into the final edit? It's just so fucking funny. Alligator clam. It doesn't make sense. I was trying to think of what has a big fucking snout. God, talk about some labia. Shit, if you're going to put it out there, at least fucking, it's like a watch party. Oh my goodness. It's true. It does grow on you. That's what she said. It grows inside you. All right, let's see here what we got. First time for me. Welcome, beautiful and blessed. You're blessed with this knowledge cock. Welcome to the evening cast. 1 week down, bro. Loving this. Get your swole on. Oh. Good for you. Shiloh, welcome to the fam. New unlimited member here. Beautiful and blessed. Welcome. I watched it this morning, some of the descriptions. So I was going to actually post today, but since we had a lot of new members joining because, Chantal, Foodie Beauty joined the group. So I was going to post a poll today, but I figured there's just a little bit too much action. So I wanted to let things kind of settle and let everyone kind of get comfortable and get their feet wet and kind of get a part of the community and kind of get the feel for everything. So we'll do a poll, and I think it's going to be, a lot of you want to see the You're Fat video. Maybe I'll drop more than one. A lot of you wanted to see the Audra Bear, the Breatharian, and some of you were claiming V-Shred. So if you haven't yet watched the Nuts on Chin Unplugged, go and watch it. And if you have a suggestion, if there's a video you want me to cover, if there's a video that you want to see in the next Unplugged, make sure you drop a comment there because we'll do a poll in the private group. And then based on that poll, I'll decide which ones I want to do. So if there aren't many suggestions, if everyone wants to do the same one, I'll do that one. But there were a couple different requests. So we'll see what's up with that. And let's see. So some things that you can expect for Monday, you're going to get brand new Nuts on Chin Unplugged. We'll do that poll probably, it's Thursday. So tomorrow, Friday, kind of have to get on that. So I'll post that poll tomorrow or maybe tonight, we'll see. And also we have some brand new Swolenormous Procast coming for Monday. So there's a lot of content coming to Swole TV. I told you that Swole TV was going to fucking explode. Like, this is the time for Swole TV. And now we're filling that shit up. We're filling it up. Yar. So as everyone comes in the door. All right, let's get into, someone just asked, do we have an update on Foodie Beauty? Well, let's find out. Let's get into the tip fam, shall we? Yes. Babe, just an inch. It's cold outside. We got a brand new drop today. It was this video right here. So Foodie Beauty said, Yes. Did she say yes? This was in response. This was my response to her response. So I've been calling her out. I've been talking about the shitty videos that she was making. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck this shit. If you want to start, the Swole Fam will help you. And I think we all agree. And everyone agreed in the comments and they were blowing up her video. And we kind of talked about this yesterday. So I offered the Swole Fam, come on in the Swole Fam. Now I offered it with stipulations. So a lot of you that just think, oh, you know, she's coming in, she's going to fucking do stuff. That's not how this is working. She came in. I offered her the Swole Fam first. So first steps, if you know anything about habit forming, you're going to join the Swole Fam first. So she joined the private group and we'll get into her posts. We'll get into some of the other posts and then we'll talk about hers. She'll, you know, put her in the mix. So she joined there and now we're going to just get her that community. And I'm not saying it's going to be perfect. And I just want to clarify a couple of things because a lot of people were saying, oh, she's going to fail. She's going to do the same thing she's done before. She always says she's going to change. Well, a lot of people that are addicted say they're going to change and try to change and want to change and then struggle and fall off. So, you know, this is no skin off my nose or the Swole Fam. Like we're here for everyone. So every single person that joins the Swole Fam, we're all here for everyone equally. It's just a great fucking fam. It's the best. That's why I fucking talk so much about it. It's amazing. So it's a great place for her to be. And in my opinion, it's the best place where she's going to get actual unbiased, objective information. Even if she wants to go and do inpatient care or who should I see or what should I do, you have hundreds of people that deal with binge eating disorder in there. You have people that deal with all sorts of psychological medication. Everyone is inside Swole Enormous X. There's so many different backgrounds and experiences. So you have medical professionals in there. There are a lot of people in X that can give good feedback and not the kind of shit that you'll see in a fucking YouTube content. Am I right? You're not going to see good, you're not going to get actionable information. You're not going to get real help in a YouTube comment. So at least she's in a good place. She's in the Swole Fam. Step one. Now we're going to start getting her a little bit more educated with the kitchen. We're going to get her into some brain gains and stuff. And like I mentioned before, this is on her. Swole Enormous X works. The Swole Fam works 100%. It works. That's why you're all here. And that's why you're all raving about it. It works. The content works. The community works. It works. So it's really a matter of whether or not she works, whether or not she puts in the effort, because you can have brain gains, you can have the nutrition content, you can have the community. If you don't log in, if you don't look, if you don't apply it, if you don't try, I can't tell her, I can't get her to do anything. You can't get her to do anything. I couldn't get any of you to do anything. Legit. I can't get any of you to do anything. You do it on your own. It's on you. It's on you. You do it. I provide the tools. We provide that support and that accountability for each other, but you know, taking action, making moves. That's why today's Swole card, making moves. So it's all about the action. All right. If you don't make action, if you don't take action, what good is it? Right. And I've said this thousands of times, well, probably hundreds, but legit, you can have the best program, the best nutrition plan. You can have the best support system. You can have all that stuff. If you don't do it or use it, then it's worthless. So it doesn't matter what you have. You could have the best car in the world. Oh, you have a Ferrari. If you don't drive it, it's not going to go anywhere. You have to use it. You have to do it. Right? So there you go, Cerny. It only works if you do, for sure. Marvin, if you were to tell me 2 days ago that Foodie Beauty is in the Swole Fam, I'd laugh in your face. Ha ha ha. Who's got the last laugh now? Yeah.
Come on, stop whining.
She's in, but we'll see what she does. We'll see what she does. We'll see what she does. Thank you, Jessica. She has the best community behind her now. All she needs to do is put in the work, and the possibilities for her are endless. Oscar, thank you, Papa, for creating a wonderful environment for gains. Oh, oh, oh. And for those that don't know, it's not just about weight loss. Some of you guys are making sick fucking gains with Swole Season and Scorched Earth. So drop in the comment down below, would you train today? Would you smash today? And we'll get into some of these comments, because some of them are, look, this is what the lay of the land is. And if you are a person on YouTube and you've said this before, it's like the boy who cried wolf. If you say you're going to lose weight, you say you want to change, you blah, 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 and you don't, all you're doing is you're programming people habitually to understand that when you talk this, you don't walk. You say you want to lose weight, you say you want to do this and that, and you don't do anything. So people are just programmed to not believe what she says. I understand, but addictions are rough, and food is everywhere, and habits are hard to break, especially if you have no concept of how to break them. You're around people that don't understand and don't care. A lot of people don't have their own lives in order. So how are you? You have people that have their lives in disarray, and you're surrounding yourself with people that have their lives in disarray, how do you think your life is going to be? You know, if you lock your shit down, you're able to sift through the bullshit. And that's the beautiful thing about the 7 pillars. And I'll bring that up on the screen for the second. If you lock your shit down, you're able to sift through the bullshit. So for example, if you get your community in order, if you focus on that first pillar, okay, and you get your stuff in order, you're able to see through the bullshit of other people that don't do the same thing. You're able to see other people that don't surround themselves with good people. If you have your nutrition locked down, you know when nutrition's not getting taken care of. If you have your training on point, you can see other people's flaws in their training. If you have your recovery on point, you know when other people aren't focusing on their recovery. When you're doing mobility, you talk to yoga about to everyone about yoga, and they're like, "Huh, yoga? What's that?" Meditation. Most people are like, "What? What the fuck are you talking about? Are you this kind of like, you know, flower child? Are you just like a space case now?" No, it's fucking actual mindfulness that's important in today's age. And most people aren't consistent with anything, let alone training and nutrition. So it's about surrounding yourself with better people that have the right mindset. And that's why the Swole Fam is so powerful. It's because you can have your own individual mindset or your own individual needs. And because we're all with the right mindset, we're all with the same approach, we can all be in the same group together, whether we're 50 years old or 20 years old or beginner, advanced. It's just for everyone. You know, so it's really the mindset that sets this apart from what most people do. They just try to go for the superficial, the weight loss, the abs, all that nonsense. All right. So let's get into some of these comments on these videos. And this was on today's video, my video about Foodie Beauty. And Amy Lena says, "Let's hope she'll take this seriously. She'll be part of a great community." I agree. Chantal Farwood, "Don't get me wrong, I do hope she commits to this, but she has deeper issues than just eating too much. She needs to see a therapist to help her through those issues. I may be disillusioned with the way she's behaved in the past and expect her to bail soon enough, but I do hope she proves me wrong and changes for the better." And I agree. And again, this is the boy who cried wolf type thing. You know, I guess Chantal has followed her before, or Chantal, or however you pronounce the X in your name, but you only know what you've been exposed to with her content. So, I mean, this is just hesitation and this is just optimism, but also no expectations. I don't have expectations. The only expectations I have is what I know that I'm going to do to make Swolenormous X the best that could possibly be. The only thing that I know to be true is that the Swole Fam is going to fucking crush it and provide the best fucking accountability that she's going to find anywhere. So I know what we provide. I know what the Swole Fam's got. I know what Swolenormous X can provide and does provide and will provide, and what's coming in X that you all don't even know about. Like, that's going to just make it stronger and even better. That's all it is. That's all it is. You know, we don't know what's going to happen, and we don't know what's going to happen with anything. So the best that we can do is provide the tools and then, you know, the framework, and then people have to step up. And all of you have to step up too, not just her. Everyone's got to fucking step up. Cold hard truth. I seriously hope that she's not wasting your time. She's well known for having her cycles, all very well documented on Kiwi Farms. I don't even know is that a page? The fuck is that? She's had tons of possibilities to get help via local facilities, therapists, nutritionists, etc., but she always quit because she knew best. Maybe she will truly break her old habits with your help. We shall see. Indeed, we shall. But that goes for everyone. Landy Smith, put it on her. Let her know that greatness awaits should she stick to it. Agreed. Stephanie, this lifestyle is going to be hard. It's going to suck, but we Swole Fam members are ready to put in the grind alongside whoever wants to join, but it's all on them to do it. We're going to keep pressing regardless. 1,000%. Jenna Miller, not being rude, but what makes you so different? She had an eating disorder clinic in her back pocket and didn't want to do the work. And I think I answered this directly. What makes me so different is that I'm not trying to fucking sling some nonsense. I'm promoting hard work and fundamentals. So I'm not reinventing the wheel. All I'm doing is providing a platform that has all the missing pieces that most fitness jabronis forget. Most people don't focus on recovery. Most people don't focus on mindfulness. Most people don't focus on yoga. Most people don't focus on community. Or if they do, they don't focus on it enough. They don't make it foundational enough in their approach. So I'm very different, but I'm also very different by not doing anything different, just providing the things that actually fucking work. So supplements and all these other things that most people worry about, what exercise to do to build muscle in this way, how to lose lower belly fat, all those fucking things are nonsense. And they're nonsense in the aspect that most people are worried about those things and focus on those things, and they're missing the actual actions and the foundation that will get them those results. They're focusing on their headache rather than drinking more water so they're not dehydrated, so they never have a headache to begin with. They're focusing on the Tylenol to cover up the Band-Aid. So it's not about being different. It's about doing what fucking works. And that's one of the problems with social media. And that's one of the problems with the fitness industry, as we refer to it, is that people are trying to create things new. People are trying to do something new because it's marketing. They want to do something stimulating. Oh, this type of challenge or this type of exercise routine, this type of name for something. When those things are just like, that's not what works. The basics work. It's just not sexy. It's not attractive to be like, oh, work hard. Oh, well, how do I package working hard? It doesn't matter how you package it. It's just what fucking works. That's literally, it's just what fucking works. Hard work fucking works. It works if you do. Exercise works if you do. Nutrition works if you fucking do. That's all it is. That's all it is. You don't have to be different. And when everyone's trying to be different, that's when you get all this fucking bullshit and confusion, because everyone's trying to create their little niche, and they're trying to create their little product and their little thing and their little sideways thing. They're trying to rename it or repackage or create a weight that looks circular or square, or it looks like this or has this kind of fucking handle. Get the fuck out of here. A barbell fucking works. Dumbbells fucking work. Grab a goddamn kettlebell. They haven't changed for 200 years. They fucking work. All right. I'm probably exaggerating. I don't know if they had kettlebells 200 years ago, but if they did, they had fucking pots, right? You don't think someone in Ireland didn't go like, no, throw it up over their head? Whatever. Elifrem Neal. This was not a crossover I want to see. Pops, you found the wrong person to advertise your products. You have no idea whom you're talking about. Poor man. Knowledge will come to you sooner or later.
Come on, stop whining.
You get a little salt, but I appreciate the thought, but I'm going to say you're 100% wrong. It's not a crossover. This is welcoming someone into a supportive community. I'm not advertising my products with her. This does not reflect at all. And this is, I want to repeat, for anyone that thinks like this is like, oh, this is a poor advertising. I'm not advertising my products via her. You think if she doesn't get results in Swolenormous X that it reflects poorly on Swolenormous X? Get the fuck out of here. Go to the website. Go to the fucking website and see the testimonials. Just show up here and just see in the comments. It works. This does nothing negative. This is only a win for everyone. If she does well, she's going to get great results and we all benefit. If she doesn't do anything, then it's not my fault. She has to fucking put in the work. It's a zero risk for me. It's zero risk. And I say that in the nicest way. That's not why I did it. This is a zero risk in the sense that it's only a win-win for everyone. If she puts in the work, she has the tools, she'll get great results. It's like, get the fuck out of here. Advertise my products. What you think you think for someone that flip-flops and that may actually not follow through? Like, I don't know. She has to step up. Prove it to me. She has to prove it to everyone. It's not one-on-one coaching. This is going to be like, we're all going to do it together. She has to step the fuck up. It doesn't reflect jack shit on me. That's what a lot of people don't understand. If someone doesn't put in the work, do you think if she doesn't get results or she doesn't do anything, do you think anyone's going to be like, oh, it didn't work? It'll be like, oh, she didn't put in effort again. So what do? Not give someone an opportunity? This is a cry for help. And she deserves to have that opportunity from an actual community and from a platform that has been proven to get results, that covers all the 7 pillars. That's what she fucking gets. All right. How many people cover all these different aspects of their training? How many people focus on community, on nutrition, on training, recovery, mobility, mindfulness, and getting it fucking done every day? Everyone's trying to pussyfoot and play the middle. Everyone's trying to toe the line. Oh, well, you want to work smart, not hard. Fuck you. Fuck you and your pussy attitude. All this PC bullshit. People don't want to work hard. People don't want the truth. People want to take a quick fix and a pill. Everyone just wants the fucking shortcut. Well, nothing worth having you're going to get from a shortcut. So if you want a shortcut, good luck with that because you're going to be very disappointed. It's not about the goal. It's about the journey. It's about the systems. It's about the habits. It's about the pillars. It's about what you're doing every day. So if you're trying to lose 100 pounds, you don't do that by trying to lose 100 pounds. You do that by setting those daily habits and creating that structure and that foundation to actually lose 100 pounds. And if you're doing it the right way and you're focusing on those pillars, it doesn't matter if it happens in 6 months or 6 years. I mean, unless you're planning on being dead in 6 years, well, that's going to be a little disappointing. No, you're going to be here. So it doesn't matter. Does it matter? So everyone looks at me and you're like, Papa Swole, you have a very luscious beard. You look at this and we got a lot of people watching on the live streams and, you know, all this different stuff. All right. I'm what? How old am I? I'm going to be 30. In a couple months, I'm going to be 37. So it took me 37 years to get here. I wasn't complaining 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I'm like, I don't know what I want to do. 5 years ago, I don't know what I want to do. And then I just started this. And I saw those kind of like, you know, the stars align, blah, blah, blah. So wherever you are right now, however old you are, if you're 36, if you're 26, if you're 56, it took you 56 years to get where you are right now. All right, the question is, what chapters are you writing after this? Start fresh. Just like meditation. Every time you lose your train of thought, just start new. Just pretend like you just sat down and start fresh. If you get lost in your thoughts, just bring it right back. Bring it right back. Pretend like you just sat down to meditate. You might meditate for 5 minutes and be like, what the fuck? I was just lost in thought. Fine. Now you're challenging yourself. That's the skill that you're building. And then you bring it right back. You thought I was 26? Yeah, these sick fucking gains. I'm going to be, when I'm 40, look at it. Yeah. Papa Swole doesn't age. And then eventually, let's say I want to look younger. I just trim the beard. Everyone's going to be like, whoa, you look so much younger, man. You look so much younger, bro. Don't give a fuck. Chronological age, my biological age is probably 12. I'm a prepubescent boy. All right, where was I? I lost my train of thought. Started thinking about puberty and shit. Okay, let's see here. Kicking geese. Well, that's not appropriate. Every former obese person failed a, quote, diet 800 times before they lost weight, so I'm hopeful here that she does what she needs. Agreed. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, yeah. Who picks a name like this? And a black circle for your avatar. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, yeah. I love you and your channel, but within 2 weeks, you are going to 100% regret this. I am going to regret this 0% for the rest of my life. I don't know why people think that I'm going to regret this. Who the fuck? I don't know what universe anyone thinks that I'm going to regret this. How am I going to regret this? You know what's amazing is that there are a lot of people that watch her channel and my channel that also joined today and are going to be changing their lives. So even if she doesn't want to follow through and she wants to go back to mukbangs, one, I got more content to make. I'll make videos about it again. And I'll, whatever. And all the people that also are joining that are going to change their lives. So let's say she quits, but 20 other people change their fucking life. You think I'm going to regret that? Yeah, jabroni. Yeah, jabroni. And also, if you think I give a fuck, just get the fuck out of here. People think I give a fuck, and I open up every single video with nuts on your chin. I literally have an NOC warning before every video, and people still think I give a shit. You think I'm gonna be crying or something? Oh my God, they're so mean to me. I tell people I'm gonna put my ball sack on their chins before every fucking video, and you still think I give a shit. Interesting. J.R. Alberto Escobar. The name's so nice, you say it twice. Moto. In a parallel universe, Papa Swole was a cult leader where everybody is healthy, ripped as hell, and are the Avengers of the world, fighting crime and visiting kids with cancer at hospitals. Well, that took a turn. I thought you were going to say, like, lifting weights and doing stuff. All right. I guess, like, Make-A-Wish wants to see some sick fucking gains. I'm down. All right. All right. Anyway, whatever. Schwhatever. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate it. I've been saying it for over a year now. Swolenormous X Unlimited is the absolute best investment you can make for your life. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much. D2H or Anna, make moves. Yay. That is why I shared your videos with our boy Nico Cotto. What a fucking train wreck. He will most likely troll, but you 100% deserve all the recognition you get from him whining like a bitch. Is he going to troll me? Look, it's fun. It's entertainment, but it's also entertainment with a message. It's infotainment. I'm going to put some filthy fucking sack on people's chins, but I'm also going to deliver a message as to why I place the sack in the manner in which I do. And that's the thing about the Foodie Beauty situation. All right, she joined. I'm talking shit and I'm coming fucking hard. That's what she said. I'm going hard in the fucking paint. But I also have the tools in which that can help you. So not only that, but I offer, and look, she accepted. It's a great start. Cautiously optimistic. No, it's not even it's not even cautious. It's just no expectations. I'm optimistic, but I don't have expectations. I don't have expectations. Why? Don't need them. Don't need expectations. Let's see. I think you care. You're just not going to be devastated. I just don't have expectations, Tiffany. I don't have expectations. I don't have expectations from anything. I try not to. I have hopes. I have hopes. I have dreams. I look forward to the opportunity to spread the gains across the realm. So having expectations can be dangerous. So if you're coming in to Swolenormous X, like, I'm going to lose 100 pounds, that's not the right mindset. We got to set that shit straight right away. And that's why the daily swole is so important, to come and check in every day, because we'll keep you fucking straight. We'll keep you focused. You know, it's not about the end result. The goal is great, but once you get to that 100 pounds of weight loss, how many of you have gotten to your goal? How many of you have reached a goal in Swolenormous X, you know, or without, but I mean, we're talking about the Swole Fam and Swolenormous X. How many of you have reached your goal? And obviously you're not changing anything. You're still going, but how many of you reached your goal and it wasn't as satisfying as you had originally anticipated, and you want more, and you're even more inspired to keep on going? I mean, goals are great. It's great for an idea, and you might have to lose 50 pounds or lose 100 pounds, but people also throw around those fucking numbers like it's nothing. They throw around 100 pounds just because a nice flat number, or they've seen someone online. Oh, a transformation, 100 pounds. I have to lose. What's it always? It's 50 pounds. It's 20 pounds. It's 30 pounds, or it's 50 pounds, or it's 75 pounds, or it's 100 pounds. It's just an even number. People have no concept of the work and the volume of body fat that is to lose. They just throw around a number, or the doctor tells them, oh, you need to lose 100 pounds. Okay. So they have this thing, 100 pounds, 100 pounds, 100 pounds. If you're training every day and you're eating every day and you're going through your life every day with your relationships, with your regular struggles, with financial struggles, with stress in traffic, with shitty people or shitty friends, or stress at home, or, you know, whatever it is, and you're always thinking, I need to lose 100 pounds. I need to lose 100 pounds. You're not going to do that fast. And you have to lose 1 pound before you lose 2, before you lose 5, before you lose 10. Literally, you're losing 1 pound 100 times. You're losing 1 ounce. I'm not going to do this math. So 16 ounces in a pound, 100 was at 16,000 or something, whatever. You're losing 1 ounce at a time. So if you think about it in terms of pounds, 100 pounds is 1 pound 100 times. That's a better way to think of it. So people look at it and think, oh my God, I'm only losing a pound a week. Fuck, I'm only losing a pound a week. That's amazing. You lose a pound every week, you're going to lose 100 pounds. Do some basic fucking math. You lose 1 pound 100 times. Everyone likes to think 100 pounds of weight loss. Well, no one's ever lost 100 pounds at once. Unless you're sucking it out. So unless you just got it sucked out of you, even when you're doing lipo, you get it sucked out of you. You're still sucking out 1 pound at a time. You're not just like, whoomp, just chopping off 100 pounds right in one fell swoop, right? So anyway, Shiloh, let's take some more questions and comments. I don't understand the negativity. Either she turns things around or she doesn't. It doesn't reflect poorly on the community as a whole, just her. I agree. And that's the beauty. Get it? Foodie, get it? That's the beauty of this situation, is that it's a win-win. If It's a win for everyone if she does well. And if she doesn't do well and she doesn't do anything with it, it's her loss. It's her lost opportunity. That's all it is. That's all it is. It doesn't reflect on the Swole Fam. It reflects on the person that is or is not putting in action. Love you, Yolanda. Much love. I'm sure I'd be absolutely lost if I hadn't found Swolenormous X 2 years ago. I'm so lucky I found this. Thank you so much, Swole team. You need some grunts. Yeah. Little monkey in the corner. Let's see some of these comments. I want to read more about those of you that have seen results and not being satisfied once you got to your goals. Let me see here. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see here. Claude missed. I saw my biceps start to show. Man, am I motivated to gain more. Heard that. Bad native girl. I lost 91 pounds and now I have a body fat percentage goal and I want to gain muscle. Good. So, I mean, that's a lot of weight to lose. And a lot of people, that's their goal. And then they get to it and like, okay, now what? They don't feel fulfilled because that was a goal. And once they achieve it, it's like, what's next? And that's what happens with all these crash diets and crash trying to lose weight for summer or lose weight to fit in a bikini. You have this number in your mind. So you cut corners. If you want to lose 30 pounds or 50 pounds, right? If you want to lose 50 pounds, you will scratch, you will claw, you will do whatever you can possibly fucking do to lose that weight. Right? You'll cut corners. You'll do extreme diets. You'll do fasts like water fasts or dry fasts, or you'll do smoothies or green drinks and shit like that, trying to flush out as much body weight because you're going by the scale. You're flushing out water. You're not getting enough nutrients. You're doing extreme caloric restriction. You're doing whatever you can to get that number down, which is only one aspect of what your body composition is. You're just looking at it from a body weight standpoint, not a composition, not a circumferential. You're not doing a 3D, understanding of what someone's body is actually made of. All you do is just, you're looking at the scale. How much is the earth pulling you into the core? And that's, a baby and a bucket of water weigh 8 pounds, but they're very different things. So when you are only going after the weight, you'll cut corners more frequently. And then you'll get to that result. You'll rebound back, you'll slingshot. And a lot of times people try to lose weight so they can go on a cruise, or they can go to the beach, or they can go to their wedding, or they go on a honeymoon, or whatever the fuck it is. They go to a reunion. And what do they do at that reunion? They binge drink, they eat, and they lost all this weight. Now they're partying and they gain it all fucking back because they were just cutting out water weight and shit like that. It's stupid. It's stupid. And that's where people get lost with the yo-yo dieting. This is why people fuck up their bodies and people think they can never get results. And they've tried. I hate that shit. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to get out of personal training. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. I want to lose weight. Do you? Do you? I mean, when you're a personal trainer, you're only training someone. If you're a personal trainer, you're only focusing on pillar number 3. You might talk to your client about pillar number 2 in nutrition, but you can't control what they eat. You're not really providing them much. Okay, so maybe 2 pillars. Okay, pillar 2 and 3. Okay, and how about their community? How about their recovery? How about their mobility? How about their mindfulness and meditation? Like, you can tell them, but you can only do so much. And then you're blamed whether or not they get results or not. It's like, expensive babysitting. It's adult babysitting. Like, we need to get more to the root of the function of it. We need to get really to the source. And I'm not saying that personal trainers are bad or they don't help, because they can, but personal trainers can do a great job if the person works hard. So it's out of your control no matter what. And it's really, the onus is on the person and the client and approaching it the right way. So it's really important. Let's see here. Will, I started Swolenormous X at 185 pounds. My goal was 170. Tossed that right out the window as I actually listened. I'm 160 right now. Still not satisfied. Always going to gain. Always going to make moves. What up, bro? Fire. Fire. Emily. Kukaka. Kukaka. I love that name. Kukaka. I started out quarantine trying to lose 10 pounds. Got it. Oh, God, I was waiting for that for a while, so you're welcome. Even before a water break, I've been so focused on the gains, I've been making with my balance and strength that I didn't even realize I'm half a pound away from that initial goal. You see, you've been so focused on the habits. You've been so focused on the pillars and getting your shit done every day that you didn't even realize that you're fucking crushing it. Boom. Not to mention when you're building muscle, you're also losing fat. If you're losing weight or you're maintaining, you might be building muscle and losing fat. You know, as you're building muscle, the weight lost or the weight that you thought you were going to lose isn't always the same. A lot of people come into training and a lot of people need to lose a lot of weight. But as you're losing a lot of weight, you're also building muscle. So you might think in your head, okay, I need to lose 50 pounds or I need to lose 100 pounds. Well, if you've never lifted before, you start lifting weights. And let's say over the course of a year, you build 10 pounds of muscle. But then you look, oh, I've only lost 30 pounds. Well, technically you lost 40 pounds of fat. You also gained 10 pounds of muscle. But, you know, it's hard to get access to good body composition measurements. Skin fold calipers are only effective if they're done with really quality calipers with someone who's very skilled and they're done in exactly the right way in exactly the right manner. And if you're too obese or you're too skinny, it's not an effective tool. And how many people are going to get DEXA scans or know what the fuck a DEXA scan is or underwater weighing. It's like, these are hard things to actually track. And then people are going to these fucking machines and, oh, let me hold on to the handles. It's going to send an electrical impulse and tell me, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. It's just not necessary. Those kinds of things are really, you know, they have a big error quotient and it's not necessary for your results. Look in the mirror. How do you feel? If you're focusing on the things that you should be focusing on, you're going to get the results you want. I promise you. It's that simple. The details might be different from someone who wants to lose 100 pounds versus someone who wants to put on 20 pounds of muscle. The details are different, but the pillars are the same. Nothing wrong with that. Julie, when I reach my goals, I set new ones. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with goals. Goals are great, but not at the expense of setting the proper habits and the proper foundation. If you're just trying to get to that goal, then it's going to be unsatisfying. But if you have the proper foundation, you're following the 7 pillars and you're doing those things every day, then the goal is just a checkpoint. It's like, hey, cool, I got this. And you level up and you keep on going and you keep on going and you keep on going. Annika Skulanda started 8 years ago to get to 77 pounds of fat lost. Didn't help my mindset much. So my new goal, to get happy and focus less on the scale, make moves. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Let's see here. Kim Sato. Hey fam, just finished having my son do his PE activities the school assigned, and now I'm able to join the live. You are here. You are here. And I'll post this question. We're going to get into some Swole Fam comments. Swole Fam post. So this is important because we'll talk about Foodie Beauty when we get to her post. Dawn Adams, can your workouts be done at home? Yes, yes, and fuck yes. And actually, those of you that are watching, most of you have access to Swolenormous X. So can you do me a favor and respond to Dawn in the comments and let her, I'm assuming you're a her, let her know about Swolenormous X, that of course it can be done at home, but you all can respond to her. So looking forward to having you in the fam. Let's see here. Lydia Kim. Do you need to be part of Swolenormous X in order to vote on what videos we would like to see in the future? Or does Papa Swolio do it on the fly? Well, what I'm referring to is Swole TV. So the NOC, like my main channel, I do those myself. But inside Swole TV, we have, it's a private media center. It's a private network. So it's like YouTube, but for members only. That's where we have the weekly accountability meetings. Those are uploaded. So all those will be uploaded there, but they're also pinned in the top of the Facebook group. But that's where the Nuts on Chin Unplugged is. Swolenormous Procast, Swolenormous Raw, the Swole Motion, which all these are getting kicked up. The Drive Mo Gaining Uncensored, the new releases will be in Swole TV. So that's where the members are able to vote. And we'll do the polls. We'll do the polls in the private Facebook group, but all members will have access. All members will have access to Swole TV. So that's what I refer to as voting for videos. It's not for the public channel. It's for Swole TV. So Oscar says it best. Fuck yes. It can all be done at home. Sean, 100% you can. I mean, look, we're all still doing it. We're all still doing it. We're all at home. Most people's gyms aren't open. So fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Yow. John, I don't feel the salties saying you'll regret marketing ploy, have never experienced the empowerment of getting serious shit done because once you make accomplishments, you wish the same for others. It's like when any... Holy shit. You probably will hear, if you hear a lot of noise, it is raining hard. That scared the shit out of me because I have my headphones on. So if you hear like a lot of like, shh, like sand blasting, it's raining like a beast. So hopefully we don't lose power or anything like that. I mean, it's definitely not, it looks like we might be losing power in our connection. So if it dips, if it dips, it dips. But, I mean, marketing ploy, look, I mean, the stuff on YouTube, yeah, it's jockeying for attention. There are a lot of people posting videos and I post videos for attention. I'm doing this podcast for attention. I mean, attention is people watching your shit. So I definitely want attention. I definitely want people to watch my videos. But I want people to watch my videos to be entertained, but also to provide a message. And this is the best way to do it. You know, a lot of people do drama and just talk shit and do nothing to back it up. And that's why there's no soul to it. There's no ball sack. That's why I say I back up my sack. I back up the sack. You know, I drop sack, but I have the tools so you don't have to fucking stay in this vicious cycle. Most people don't want to actually help. They just want to get views and attention and just get some clicks and stuff. And that's a stupid drama shit that I'm definitely not a part of. I like that. We should call her Chantal. Exactly. Well, we are going to. That was actually kind of where I was going with this because we're going to share her post. Not her picture, but the post that she shared, like we do with most people. But absolutely. Well, you know, she needs to recreate her identity. So we'll see what happens with posting on the channel and stuff like that. But baby steps. Baby steps. Oh, my God. Oh, got some good. I drank so much water before. Let's see here. Tamara, I only work out at home now with Swolenormous X. There are so many modifications and options that you can do. No gym needed. Thank you. Excellent. Fantastic. D2H. I don't even have Swole X and I'm crushing it every day. Good for you. Fuck you here. For 90-day dash, do you recommend buying dumbbells or do you have any substitutes? You can get bands. I mean, it depends on how much you want to spend. So if you're on a college student budget, you can get dumbbells, but then if you get 20-pound dumbbells, you're stuck with 20-pound dumbbells. So unless you get adjustable weights, which are more expensive. Again, it depends on how much you have to spend, but bands will be great. Bands are excellent just because they're less expensive, but they're also very versatile. All right, so let's get into, we'll keep on digging into the comments, but let's get into some Swole Fam action, shall we? Here we go. First post is from Ritani. And Retani say, Confucius say, Retani say, let me just minimize that. Hi, everyone. I'm new here. I'm 26 and I've been diabetic for 8 years. My weight has always been a struggle with all this medication and stuff. I'm ready to get healthy and get on the right track and lose weight. I know once I get focused, I can do this. And of course, with your help, thank you. Welcome to the fam. Welcome, Retani. Welcome, 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 welcome. Shannon, y'all, I'm having trouble with my diet. I know the elimination diet is preached, but I just can't do it. Oh, let's get into this one. Why not? I've tried, and I already know what foods don't work for me. Well, I mean, if you did it, then if you know what foods don't work for you, then that means you've done the elimination diet. But if you haven't done the elimination diet, then you might not know. I'm confused. Let's continue. I'm trying to cook more at home. It's my environment. I need to change it or I need to learn how to say no more often. Well, yeah. I also have trouble with keeping on doing my workouts. I do them and then the time happens between the workouts keep growing. All right. I need to I'm a little confused. I know it's all mental. I don't know how to convince my brain to keep going. This is my third time doing this. I know this is all my fault and I need to just do it. All right. Aside from being kind of totally confused, by what you wrote. What I do see is that you're just beating yourself up. So first off, stop beating the fuck up out of yourself. That's not helping. No one else gives a fuck. And when I say no one else gives a fuck, I'm not talking about myself or the Swole Fam. I'm talking about the world, right? It's like, if you're not on your own side, then fucking no one else is going to be. So you need to step the fuck up. The elimination diet is preached because that's one of the best ways to approach cleaning your shit up and figuring out which foods work best for you and which foods don't work well for you. So it's preached because rather than push some bullshit fad diet down people's throats, this is something that can actually help you navigate the waters on your own, teaching you how to fish and teaching you how to navigate nutrition on your own. If you already know what foods don't work for you, I'm confused because you said you just can't do the elimination diet. So how do you know what foods don't work for you? You need to change your environment, or you need to know how to say no more often. So one, yes, you need to fucking deal with whatever shit you're dealing with on a community standpoint. So we need more context. And you have trouble with keeping your workouts. You do them, but the time between keeps growing. I mean, you got to start with some simple habits. So I would definitely post up in the group again. And if you're watching now, drop some other context because you're definitely all over the place and we can help you, but this is an emotional post. You're just frustrated and you're beating yourself up. So it's a little bit incoherent and I get that. So you can definitely do whatever you want to do. The problem is you're probably trying to manage way too many things at once. And that's what it is. So I would definitely, if you're watching this or listening to this, Shannon, I would definitely post up in the group again with a little bit more context, but let's focus on, I would like you to post and go into more depth on what you mean by, I already know what foods don't work for me. I want to know more about that. And I want to know more about your environment. You say, I need to change it. I want to know why. And I also want to know what you mean by learning how to say no more often. Okay. Because those seem like the real cracks in your foundation. So if you're listening or watching, let's get into that a little bit more. All right. Hey, post. This is a little bit longer, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit more and we'll zoom back out. So apologies if it's going to be a little zoom action. Eladio, hey fam, new member. I am 25 years old, sitting at 170 pounds. Out of high school, I used to be 300 pounds, which to be quite honest, I did not lose them in the healthiest of ways. I wasn't exercising much or eating well and not much at all either. I was able to lose a lot of it through playing drums and being a little more active, but never saw below 200, and I sat at 220 and 240. I have been very insecure of myself and I still kind of am. Now, last year came from 230 pounds. I lost down to 170. I feel great about myself, but I also feel like my insecurities may have caused a dramatic weight loss that maybe should have been slower and focused more on gaining more muscle, which in all honesty has been very hard. And also finding the motivation due to school and work. I barely found time to work out and putting in the time required. Let me zoom back out. So, skipping a couple meals, eating not so good things, skipping a workout or two, and pushing too hard and being too tired or too sore to continue training. Just want all of you in these hard times to love yourself, do things right, and good things will come. I promise you and believe in you. That was very nice. Very nice, Eladio. Welcome to the Swole Fam. So this is a good post, and it just goes to show that, I mean, there are many different ways to lose weight. It's not like there's a right way and a wrong way, but it's going to look different for each person. So it's really important that you approach your weight loss properly. That way, you don't miss any of these important aspects, because you can do one of these quick weight loss things and you just, you diet really hard and you lose a ton of weight really fast. And then it's like, what's your foundation? What are you left with? So a lot of people with their routines, a lot of people with their foundation or with their habits, they got thrown off hardcore with the quarantine. So the quarantine happened, the gyms closed down. All of a sudden, your routine was going to going to work and then going to the gym along the way, or after work, you hit the gym on the way home. And your Monday through Friday, or your whatever your schedule was, it revolved around your work, and you went to the gym revolving around your work. The problem with that is once you're not going to your job for a while, or once you're not doing your normal routine, all of a sudden you don't have a routine. Your habits are all thrown off, and now you're in the middle of nowhere. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? How am I going to train? The beautiful thing about Swolenormous X is that simple fact that we were already doing this. We were already in this system. We were already with this habit. And we already had our habits locked down. This is why the 7 pillars are so important. This is why that consistency is so important. And there are a lot of details and being adaptive in between, because there might be food shortages. There might be equipment shortages. But in the same time, in the same vein, we still have to do what we have to do. We still have to adjust the way we need to adjust. And it's really a matter of being adaptive. And right now, this is the most important time to have a community. We're not hanging out with people like we used to. There's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of ups and downs. And what's powerful about having a strong community like the Swole Fam is that with those ups and downs, we are like that buoy. You have the waves going up and down, but we have the buoy that's going up and down with the waves, but we're not moving position. We're just staying there. We're staying there. You could have a fucking hurricane. Just the buoy's going up and down. Buoy's going up and down. We're still there. We're still there. So it's important to create those kinds of systems that are so infallible, that are so locked in that no matter what happens, you're able to right your ship. And creating those proper habits and following the 7 pillars and getting your systems in order is essential to do that. Karen in the Swole Fam, 30 pounds down and 25 until my goal weight, fam. This has been an epic journey of self-love. Even though I've only been around for a couple months, this community has been an integral part of that. Dropping some gorillas. That's fantastic, Karen. Very, very happy to hear it. You're one of the few Karens that's crushing it. It's gotta be hard to have the name Karen nowadays when that's associated with being a fitness femme jabroni, right? But our Karens are good. We have good Karens. We have good Karens in the Swole Fam. Alyssa, hi fam, new member here. I am a 34-year-old mother of dos. The youngest is 4 months. I have gluten allergies and my body hates eggs. I don't know what it is. Like not to be bloated and have bad joint pain. So this is for all the mothers out there. So you guys, or you ladies, can chime in below. Calorie counting doesn't work. I agree. And I can constantly eat low calories and still not lose. Even with 3 massive gym sessions a week, I still couldn't lose. Now I just feel stuck. Going to try the elimination diet as best I can and see if that helps. My biggest issue is an easy breakfast while trying to organize baby toddler and pump breast milk. Any ideas that doesn't include eggs? So let's get a lot of feedback from all you ladies and mothers and stuff out there. From what I see here, it's just the focus is a little bit misaligned. So calorie counting doesn't work. Constantly eat low calories. It's not about eating low calories. And I'm just here. I feel like I'm on this fucking crusade to eliminate this bullshit of calories in, calories out. Because no matter what, you're always going to have people saying, well, that's all that matters as long as you're in a calorie deficit. Yes, you need to have less energy coming in, but really, can we please, in this fucking world, can we focus on food quality and stop talking about just eating less? That's not the only thing. I'm so tired of hearing about calories in, calories out at the expense of quality foods. All right, quality first and then count your shit. Start making good fundamental choices. So anyway, even with 3 massive gym sessions a week, I still couldn't lose. It doesn't have anything to do with it. If you're chronically exhausted, if cortisol levels are through the roof, if you're not sleeping well, if your hormones are out of whack, your thyroid, who knows? Like, you're not going to be able to lose weight. It doesn't matter if you just train to exhaustion, because if you're stressed out, it's not going to help you lose weight, especially if you're not getting enough calories. Your body can go into starvation mode, hold on to a lot of calories, hold on to a lot of energy. Your body will try to balance out with different hormone releases and try to navigate. Remember, your body's trying to survive. Your body's trying to survive. Your body's trying to navigate your environment, and your environment is what you're doing physically, what you're doing emotionally, mentally, what you're doing nutritionally. So there's no magic pill. But since you're a new member, I definitely want you, Alyssa, if you're watching live, and remember, everyone that's a member of the Swole Fam, make sure that you go and you comment on these posts. Okay. So these posts are in the private group. So if you're not a member, you can join for less than $3, even if you just want access to the private community in Swole TV. Again, you can go to swolenormousx.com and learn more, but definitely drop comments below, but then also go into the private group and drop your comments on these posts. That way they can actually get some direct feedback. And I agree with that, Yolanda. It's extremely hard to overeat when you're eating quality food. That's why it's the best start. Stacy, she needs more consistency with her workouts. I mean, 3 days a week, to be honest, 3 days a week, where's the yoga? What about the other 4 days? So you're training less than 40%, 30% of your week. When you think about it, it's really not that much. So let's see here. Let's talk a little bit more and get into a little bit more with like the breast milk stuff. Cause I don't like speculating and talking about breastfeeding and shit when I don't breastfeed. So a lot of you are mothers and you can pitch in. Ellen, I suggested making extra dinner the night before and have it prepped for breakfast the next day. That's my idea. I don't eat breakfast really, so I'm not good at breakfast ideas. Me neither. Michelle, I'm a 32-year-old mom with a 9-year-old. I play with my son a lot, run around, still have a full-time job, drink a lot of water, try to sleep 8 to 9 hours and meditate. Stress will pack it on. I agree. And plus, when you're stressed out and you're tired, and you have a newborn and stuff like that, you're not making quality decisions. And when you're exhausted, you're going to have more cravings. Not to mention the hormone imbalances when you're pregnant, can definitely throw things off and cravings in a different way. A lot of people just do better with more keto, higher fat and moderate protein style diets, especially when they're trying to deal with cravings or exhaustion or more manageable long-term energy. People try to ride the carbohydrate train, which I really don't agree with anymore. Let's see here. So any other comments on that are more than welcome. And hashtag today make moves if you have not yet dropped that in the comments for today's Swole card. We'll be getting to that in just a minute, in a little bit. Let's see here. All right, next one. Mahalia, good name. Hello all, I just signed up today, and although I'm nervous, I'm also excited. I've never done a program where there was group support and accountability. I've always tried to do it on my own, that's what she said, but I seem to keep failing. Number one is community, and I can honestly say I'm probably going to need that community support. I'm new to all this, so any advice, support, tips, and tricks would be very welcomed, and you're going to get all of those here. Welcome to the Schfam. Welcome. Ellen, it's good to remember that the female body doesn't like to lose weight while breastfeeding. And then at least from what I've researched, and you're absolutely right. The body doesn't want to lose fat. Like you want to have more nutrients to provide your newborn. So if you think about it from an evolution standpoint, like, hey, in society today, she wants to lose weight. She wants to get back to her pre-pregnancy weight and all that kind of stuff. Your body doesn't give a fuck. Your body doesn't give a shit. Your body's like, well, we have a baby we have to feed. So fuck you and your bikini goals. If you think about it, your body is all about survival. Your body is about adaptation and survival. And if your body has an opportunity to survive, it will. It's going to default to survival mode. And that's another reason why people get cravings at night, because they're exhausted. And when you're exhausted, you make poor decisions. You have sugar cravings. You need to sleep. I mean, a mother with a newborn, you're not fucking sleeping well. So you're stressed out. You have cortisol levels that are elevated. You're having cravings. Your body is trying to feed another human being. Like there's a lot of different things that are above my pay grade, so to speak, in terms of knowledge about pregnancy and postpartum and stuff. But a lot of it's just common sense, but it still takes the execution. So meditation, yoga, consistent training, an elimination diet, proper dieting. There are many replacements for eggs. I mean, have some grass-fed beef. My goodness, it depends on what your preferences are and what you're able to have and what your doctor or your practitioners will say for, breastfeeding your child. I'm sure there's certain things that you shouldn't be eating when you're breastfeeding. And, I'm not trying to tell you to do one thing or the other, but that's why I want a lot of you to pitch in for that. Hold on. Crack my neck. Oh, it's so close. No, I couldn't get it. The cheeky W. That's very true. I held on to 10 pounds with my first. As soon as I stopped about a week later, I dropped it. Crazy. Let's see here. Kim, it really depends on your body. It took me a long time after my kids while my friend dropped their weight soon after. Liam, my other half is struggling to get the weight off after our second child, but wants to get ready for the next pregnancy and wants 4 to 6 kids, so got to keep on popping. you better get those glute thrusts under control. 4 to 6 kids? You know, you can pull out, bro. You know that, right? I mean, it's not 100%, but you can. Do you have a farm? Do you have a farm? Are you are you trying to like preserve are you trying to start an army or something like that? Are you repopulating a certain area? 4 to 6 kids. Like, do you want 4 to 6? I'm assuming you want them too. Otherwise I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm all done. Like, did you come? I'm like, yeah, I did too. 4 to 6 kids. No, respect. If you want 4 to 6 kids and you're ready to handle that, I'm like literally I'm strongly considering whether I want to have one. Liam's out there just fucking doing reps. You're going to have, you know what you got to do? I'll tell you what, Liam. If you're going to go 4 to 6, you may as well go 7. Name each one after a pillar. Name each one after a pillar, Liam. There you go. You can call the 7 pillars. You could have community. That's kind of a good name for a girl. Community. Spell it differently. Community, nutrition, training, mindfulness, consistency. Get the fuck over here. Consistency, dinner. 7 pillars, dinner. Oh my God. 7 pillars. Let's see. All right. The post that you all have been waiting for. Dun 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 dun.
Who told you you could eat my cookies?
All right. Here we go. Chantal. What do you want, baby girl? Oh, you little Papa Swolio just came to visit. Yes. How you doing, good girl? Good girl. I think we have to pause on this for a second. Chantal. Sorry. Hold on a second. Come here. Come here. You want to see Pup? Oh, belly rubs. She's been visiting on the podcast. You're so cute. You're just so cute. You're the cutest. Yes. We had lots of poops today, didn't we? Yes, we did. We pooped a lot. You did. I didn't poop. Can I bite your ear? You got hair in my mouth. Yeah. There you go. See? You could have 4 to 6 kids. I got... Baby girl. Ooh. Good girl. Yeah. Oh. You are not a cat. Hold on. You just fucked up Tess Hornaday. Sorry, baby. You all right? Hold. All right? Beautiful. Hawk that shit up. Beautiful. All right, whatever. You got that okay? You got all out? We're good? Oh, she does. She doesn't like this fucking thing. She just tears that shit up. She doesn't give a fuck about this, about Tess. Oh my God. I got hair in my mouth because I was biting her ear. She probably thinks I'm a dog because I bite her and stuff. You know, like, oh, goddamn. Oh, let's see here. What we got here? I would sue my parents that they name me name me community, but then everyone would want to surround themselves with you. You'd be so popular because everyone would be like, I need to surround myself with community. You know what they should call that? That's a good stripper name, isn't it? A good stripper name is community. Yeah, gotta surround yourself with a good community. Community to the main stage. Community to the main stage. Mindfulness. Mindfulness. Mobility to the main stage. Mobility to the main stage. If Swolenormous doesn't work out, I can always be that announcer in a strip club. Keep my options open. Who knows? I'll call it the Swole Club. Fuck. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, it's nuts. Purnima Krishnan. Honestly, the beard and stash is wild. It can easily use a trim. Trust me, Mama Swolio wants to trim the shit out of this. It's way too long. I mean, this all needs a trim. And I'm not saying it needs a trim like now. This needed a trim easily 2 months ago. But then I was saying, oh, you know, are you serious? Are you serious? You just knocked that shit down? Did you just knock down? Oh! Did you just knock that over? What'd you do with Tess? Are you fucking serious? Are you serious? Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? All right, hold on. We got scolding. Hold on a second. Yeah, people want 4 to 6 kids. I got to deal with this shit. This is plenty. Yeah, what'd you do? Yeah. God damn it. This is Tess's spot. Huh? What are you? Come on, man. What are you doing? Hold the card. There you go. Hold the card. Make yourself useful, huh? Make yourself useful. Thank you. She just trashed it. She literally just Oh, come. For real? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, this animal. Ugh. Sorry, fam. All right, let's get into Chantal's post. She's looking at me like she knows she fucked up. There's no thunder or lightning right now. There's no thunder or lightning. Let's see what we got going on here. There we go. All right, so we're going. All right, well, you know what's going to happen. She's going to move and that thing's going to fucking fall off anyway. So hashtag make moves. You know what's going on. All right, let's get into Chantal's post. Sorry, everyone's like waiting for it. Everyone's waiting for it. Nah, you're here for the fucking gains. You know that. All right, Chantal. Chantal has entered the Facebook group. So, anyway, so here we go. Hi, everyone. My name is Chantal, and I am 36 years old. Some of you may know me from my YouTube channel, Foodie Beauty. This pic is shocking, right? And of course, I'm not going to share the picture, but it's in the Facebook group. Well, unfortunately, that is me. I'm going to use this as motivation, not only for how I look, but knowing that all that fat is killing me. I feel like I already have 1 foot in the grave. I need to act now with no more bullshit. Well, coincidentally, Swolenormous is fitness without the bullshit, so you're in the right place. I've been saying this to myself over and over for almost 20 years. But like Papa Swole says, quote, you only need to succeed once. I have been offered into your community, and I'm looking forward to the support from others struggling with food addiction like I am, as well as I look forward to supporting all of you. Let's do this once and for all. Let's change our lives for the better. No more bullshit. Food isn't going to take this life. Thank you all for welcoming me. So gorillas for you, Chantal. And hold on, let me just little hair flip. There we go. And yeah, it's a great post. It's a great post, and you know, it's just the first step. And again, at mitigating and managing expectations. And this is what everyone has to do. And again, this is not going to be a smooth ride where it's just going to be like, right? It's not just going to be like a result. It's going to be, you never know. You never know what's going to happen. But to not provide that opportunity when it exists is just silly. And the reason why I make these videos, the reason why I put the nuts on chin, the reason why I'm here every fucking day from the very first episode, 1,469 days ago, the reason why I do it all is because there is a way out. You don't have to be like that. You don't have to suffer voluntarily. You can make moves, you can make changes. So it's, again, the post sounds really, 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 really serious. Okay, so, you know, I'm not judging. I don't know about her past, but you know what the thing is? What's interesting is that I don't know about any of your pasts. You know, like if you post something in the group, I don't know anything about your past for anyone, let alone her. And everyone in the Swole Fam has gotten amazing results. And how much did your past weigh into that? How much did your past weigh into that? Think about it. You all had a rocky past. You didn't get results. You were struggling with your training, struggling with your nutrition. So everyone did. Everyone struggled with nutrition. Everyone struggled with that shit until you got results. So if you're always worried about your past, or you're always resting your hat on what you used to do or what you used to be, then you're absolutely never going to change. If you don't change your habits, if you don't change your actions, then it's going to map to the same thing. So she's here, and then we're going to see what's going to happen. All right. We'll see what's going to happen. So that's the first step. That's the first step. So good for you, Chantal. Welcome to the Swole Fam. Stacy. So I don't want to fall into bad habits or create new ones simply because we're living in a nonstop episode of the Twilight Zone. I need a routine, and since my gym is closed, I've been, quote, commuting to and from work. I am working remotely. I go out in the morning before I clock in and after I clock out for the day. At the end of the day, I usually have 5 to 6 miles logged. It's amazing, and I look forward to it. Not to mention my time has improved, as I was doing a 21-minute mile in October, November, and now I average 17 minutes. My question is, what should I be doing for my strength component? I will bust out some burpees, mountain climbers, and push-ups, but I feel like I don't have much consistency with that. Thoughts? Thank you in advance. Well, it depends on what you have access to. If you are an unlimited member, then definitely start one of the programs, start one of the training protocols. It's great that you are doing your cardiovascular, you're getting consistency, and you're building those habits. In terms of strength training, you can start one of our programs with bands, with dumbbells. Of course, at home, you're going to be limited, with what you have access to, but you can do yoga. You can absolutely start practicing some yoga, meditation. So if you're already doing that, you've been walking and creating that caloric burn, you can start doing yoga and meditation if you don't have access to equipment. And there are many different types of body weight exercise that you can do. So Stacy, definitely follow up with this in more detail in the group. I'm not sure if you have access to all the programs and the yoga studio and such, but definitely give a little more context as to what tools you have available, because there's a lot you can do with minimal to no equipment. So for sure. So I'm seeing a lot of people. Everyone's on my shit. Everyone's on my fucking shit to give the Swole card to Chantal. I'll think about it. If you keep on commenting, I'll think about it. Hey, I'll think about it. I'll stink about it. Maybe. Seeing a lot of, I love it. I love the idea. It's up to you, fam. You know, I randomly give away at the end of the episode, but it's up to you. If you all fucking get on my shit about it, what am I going to do? Who am I to say no to the Swole Fam? If I fucking choose to. That's right. Fuck your coach. You know you want to. Oh, do I? Do I? Do I now? Yeet. 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 Come on, Papa. That sounds like a song. Papa and the Fam. That sounds like a song. Come on, Papa, come on. Come on, Papa, come on. I feel like we should have a vote. There should be a live voting thing here. I think with some types of some methods of I have ability to stream. No, I can't do a vote live here. Maybe eventually there will be a voting plugin. I'm sure there is. I just please, Daddy. I'm your papa, but I ain't your daddy. Get that shit right. Just stick it in the mailbox. All right, we got a couple good posts. I think some of these might. I think we're gonna wrap. I think that's good. I think we got a couple more. I want to start this one. This next, we have a couple more. We have a bunch more posts, but some of these get a little bit heavy, and I want to give them due attention. So I think, yes, and put a reminder for her to read it every day. That card was made for Chantal. Come on, do it. Well, here's the thing. Anyone who disagrees with Chantal getting the card can fuck off. Damn. You guys are sicking Yolanda on me? All right. Fine. I'm just kidding. I agree. So you guys are awesome. Congratulations. Let it be so. Oh, wrong screen. Let it be so. Well, thank you, Papa, for not destroying it this time. So congratulations, Chantal, which you're probably not watching this right now, but if you are, you won the Swole card, dear. So here's what we're going to do, because you guys know how this works. You guys know how this works when it comes to, bring up her post. You all know how this works. You all know exactly how this works. You have to go and drop this on her post because she's probably not watching right now. Or she's not, but we need to get a lot of people in here. We got to get a lot more people into the podcast every day because we need the Swole Fam here rocking so they can fucking see this shit in person. I'm wondering if I can do a stream. I'll see what my other options are. I've thought about doing a couple different things, but I think I've tried to do that before. I've tried to stream in the private group and on YouTube, but the chat didn't show up because it was a private group. So I couldn't show the chat. It was weird. It was weird if I tried to do both. It was like I couldn't do a public and a private. I don't know. It was kind of a weird thing. But anyway, go and comment on her post. All right. Go and comment on her post and let her know that she won today's Swole card. So Chantal, she needs to send an email to support@swolenormous.com with Swole card, $14.69. So we know, I don't think anyone's going to forget that. And with the mailing address in the body of the email, and we'll send her this card. So the Swole Fam has declared make moves for Chantal. So Tess Hornaday, looking sexy as a snack. What do you think about that, Tessie? What do you think?
I think it's a good idea.
I can't do the voice right now.
I think it's a good idea.
She has a sore throat. So congratulations. Congratulations. Very nice. Very nice. Well done. Well done, fam. The fam has spoken. I like it. Silence. Wait. The fam has spoken. Halt. Congratulations. Papa. She is all up my kid. What? You want to destroy it again? She's just sitting right next to me. You good girl. I'm here every day. How's that for consistency? What up, bro? I know you are. Represent. I'm a little thirsty, fam. Can you do me a favor? I'm a little thirsty. Can you do me a favor? Yeah, you know what? What's interesting about the YouTube, I've thought about this. I've thought about not streaming on Facebook. It's so weird. I know people on Facebook that are watching. They're probably like, because only a few people right now are watching on Facebook. I'm still going to, but if I stream only on YouTube, I can see like avatars and stuff. It wouldn't just show up as the play button. But it's interesting. Like there's over over 100 people on YouTube, and there's a few on Facebook. I'm like, sometimes it's hit or miss. Sometimes there's a ton of people watching on Facebook. It's interesting. How come some of you watch on Facebook but not on YouTube? I'm curious. The party's on YouTube. I just think YouTube is a better streaming platform for live streaming. I don't know. Interesting. Just curious. I mean, people like to use what they like to use. It's all good. I try to put the swole where you're going to watch it. Wherever you watch it, the swole shall be. Well, we got some eggplants. We got some nuts in the comments. People are busting nuts. It's time to get some hydration. Where's my Facebook fam at? Where's the Facebook fam at? Come on, Facebook. Ari, my first time catching a live. No idea what's going on. Ari, you are about to get eye-fucked. You are not going to know what... If you don't know what's going on, you are about to have zero idea. Zero idea what's going on. You ready? Here we go, fam. Get your water ready. 3, 2, 1. Dance time. Come on, kitty. Let's go. Good. Kitty. I know, Beach. Dance, kitty. Dance. Yes, dance, kitty. Yes. Don't forget to cup the balls.
Who told you could eat my cookies?
Wow. No, there's another one coming. Feel like Papa Swolio. I'm kidding. That was great. Oh, that was good. I am hydrated. I am hydrated as fuck. Well, fam, I think you are all awesome. No joke. I think you're awesome. I think it is exceptionally. You see her? What? Go. What? Go. Go. She wants to play so bad. I'm almost done. First off, you're all awesome. I think that Chantal, I think it's a great thing that you all did, Swole Fam. I agree. So make sure you go comment on her post, as a lot of you already did, and let her know that she won, and tell her how she can claim it so we can give her this card. And going to get her started with the kitchen, going to get her started in a couple days with some brain gains, start building those habits. But let's make this fucking happen. And tomorrow's NOC is going to be... Tomorrow's NOC is just irreverent as fuck. So it's a great message as always, but it really fucking, it's a slapper. It's a slapper. So fucking stay tuned for that shit. And fam, I love you. Let's keep on crushing it. Go into the Facebook group. Make sure you're commenting. Make sure you're plugging in. And for those of you that are brand new to the fam, if you want to post freely, make sure you check out the discussion boards on swolenormousx.com. That way you can post. You don't need to wait for approval, because you can post in the various categories depending on what you want to talk about. So definitely go and plug into that, and keep an eye out in the group, in the Facebook group, for the poll about the new NOC Unplugged and what you want to see next. So thank you so much for watching and catching this episode of The Daily Swole, episode 1469 of the most muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gaincast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow for episode 1470 of the Sleeves. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. Ya boy, Papa Swolio. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans, I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now the king left and they so mad, it's like
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack.